With the new day come new strength and new thoughts. Since you get more joy out of giving joy to others, you should put a good deal of thought into the happiness that you are able to give. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Freedom makes a huge requirement of every human being. With freedom comes responsibility. For the person who is unwilling to grow up, the person who does not want to carry his own weight, this is a frightening prospect. Tomorrow is a mystery. Today is a gift. That is why it is called the present. We are afraid to care too much, for fear that the other person does not care at all. Friendship with one's self is all important, because without it one cannot be friends with anyone else in the world. It isn't enough to talk about peace. One must believe in it. And it isn't enough to believe in it. One must work at it. I'm so glad I never feel important. It does complicate life. No matter how plain a woman may be, if truth and honesty are written across her face, she will be beautiful. Great minds discuss ideas. Average minds discuss events. Small minds discuss people. If you lose money, you lose much. If you lose friends, you lose more. If you lose faith, you lose all. Never mistake knowledge for wisdom. One helps you make a living. The other helps you make a life. Have convictions. Be friendly. Stick to your beliefs as they stick to theirs. Work as hard as they do. Work is always an antidote to depression. Today is the oldest you've ever been, and the youngest you'll ever be again. Anger is one letter short of danger. I think that somehow, we learn who we really are and then live with that decision. It is not fair to ask of others what you are unwilling to do yourself. Life was meant to be lived, and curiosity must be kept alive. One must never, for whatever reason, turn his back on life. Life is like a parachute jump. You've got to get it right the first time. Justice cannot be for one side alone, but must be for both.
The purpose of life is to live it, to taste experience to the utmost, to reach out eagerly and without fear for newer and richer experience. When you know to laugh and when to look upon things as too absurd to take seriously, the other person is ashamed to carry through even if he was serious about it. As for accomplishments, I just did what I had to do as things came along.
A woman is like a tea bag. You can't tell how strong she is until you put her in hot water.
When will our consciences grow so tender that we will act to prevent human misery rather than avenge it? Do not stop thinking of life as an adventure. You have no security unless you can live bravely, excitingly, imaginatively, unless you can choose a challenge instead of competence. You can often change your circumstances by changing your attitude. It takes as much energy to wish as it does to plan. Nothing has ever been achieved by the person who says, "It can't be done."